allegiance.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Friday morning, Redskins. However, it's not just any Friday morning. It is Battle of the Bridge Friday here at Loudon High School. Super busy day. Today we are joined by Levi Russell and Nolan Bassett. They are Redskin football seniors, and they are here to talk Battle of the Bridge on this edition of the LHS News Magazine for today, Friday, August 29th, 2025. Before we get to these guys, let's cover some news and notes. The girls soccer team continued their winning ways last night in an 8-1 romp over Greenback. Great job, ladies. Continue that. Reminder, tonight, only students that are being painted up or painters are allowed on the practice field. Okay, Ms. Correa has a list of all of the students that are participating in those two things. The rest of the student body cheering on our Redskins should make their way to the student section in the stadium as they get to the game. The Spirit Club has purchased red and white pom-poms for all the students in the student section tonight. That's awesome. Please return them at the end of the game so we can reuse them for the rest of the games. The theme is Red Out, R-E-D, not R-E-A-D, Red Out. Come ready to have some fun and show LC and our community how much we love our Redskins, and I truly mean that. It's going to be a great night. Please come out and join us for a night at the field. That's tomorrow night. The Lady Redskins soccer team will be hosting their first annual alumni soccer game again tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Admission is $5 per person, but don't forget to bring some extra cash for the food trucks that'll be here. It's sure to be a night of fun and a great chance to see some of our favorite current and former players in action. Please tell your family and friends so we can pack those stands and show our support. All right, no matter what happens with the Battle of the Bridge food drive, and that money is currently being counted and cans being weighed, when that winner is announced, no matter what happens, I want to personally thank every student and every staff member that made an effort to help out. That means a lot to me, but more importantly, it will mean so much to those that will benefit from it, those less fortunate than us. Thank you all so much for all you've done this week. The Loudon cross-country team will be racing at Victor Ashe Park in Knoxville tomorrow. Wish them luck for their first 5K race of the season. If you don't know, a 5-kilometer race is 3.1 miles. And in cross-country, it's over terrain and rough stuff, so that is difficult. Go LHS cross-country. Good luck tomorrow. The American Sign Language Club will have its first meeting next Wednesday, September 3rd after school from 3:15 to 4:30 in Miss Lawson's room. Please stop by to see Miss Lawson during Skinny Before next Wednesday if you're interested. Students, again, don't forget the yearbooks are on sale for $80. This is the last week, the last day, really, for the early bird special, and that is if you buy it, you get your free name personalization on the book with your purchase. See Miss Hicks for information on that. Key Club needs volunteers for the golf tournament tomorrow. If you want to join last minute to volunteer for that, sign up in guidance or with Dr. Kyle. Whew, a lot of information. But the most important information is sitting right here next to me, and so we want to welcome Levi. We want to welcome Nolan. They are both seniors, like we said, on our football team. A whole lot more than that, but today representing our football team. And we welcome you guys to the set. Welcome aboard, fellas.
Thank you.
So come on close to this microphone and let's tell them what we're all about today. So let's start with this. Nolan, I'll start with you. Why is today so important? Why is the Battle of the Bridge, the game against Lenoir City, different?
It's the biggest opportunity we get in front of thousands of people to show what we've worked for all offseason. Historically, it's one of the most important games in the history of Loudon. Mm-hmm. And like I said, it's just a chance for us to represent our character and show what Loudon's all about.
Yeah, okay. Levi, anything to add to that?
He pretty much said everything.
Yeah, he did.
Allows us to show what we've worked so hard for. Everyone that comes out and shows out for us.
Yeah. Levi, do you have a Battle of the Bridge memory, either way distant in the past or current or just recent, that you'd like to share with us?
A couple years ago when we caught the pass in the end zone at overtime, they still argue about it to this day, but it was the greatest thing I've probably ever seen.
Yeah, me too. That's right there on the top of my list. Do you have one that you can remember that's not that one?
like he said, that was a truly incredible moment. The biggest one I remember is being on the field for those blocked field goals. That was one of the most nerve-wracking moments you could imagine.
That was last year, right?
Yeah,
Over at their
yes,
place?
sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So, again, two essentially what you would call walk-off wins in a row, right down to the wire, literally down to the end. We'll see what happens this year. Speaking of this year, we've won 6 in a row, okay? Not that it's me, but I've been here for 6 years. I've not seen a loss yet against those guys. It's been awful close, but we've always managed to pull it out in the end. Nolan, starting with you, in your opinion, Loudon wins tonight if?
We win in the trenches. This is going to be a big guy football game. It's who's going to want it the most in the trenches. And with that being accountable there, understanding when you mess up and being able to fix that for the rest of the game.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody being able to understand their jobs, and then when they mess that up, just fix it, and then go back to the next play or the next series and win that down or win that series.
Sure. There's going to be adversity, right? I mean, there's going to be adversity constantly, and how do we react to it? So it's a lot of it's not just a physical game; it's a mental game, isn't it? And overcoming, negative situations, whether it's a negative play, a negative score, or negative anything, getting back into it. And you guys have proven that you can do that over time, and I appreciate you so much. And anything else before we finish this thing up?
Just be respectful in the student section. Don't do anything you're going to regret.
Okay. Anything else from you? Yeah, but be loud. But be loud. We can walk that edge. You can walk the edge, okay? But please, let's have all of the conflict and the drama and the chaos on the field rather than in the stands. That'd be wonderful, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see. But before we get to all of that tonight, we've got one more thing to do, and that is the lightning round. Have you ever seen the lightning round?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you a question. I'm going to give you a statement. The first thing that comes to your mind is the right answer. There's no wrong answers. Let's do it. This is an easy one, so I'll start with you. You said to start with him, but I'll start with you. Talking or texting?
Texting.
Texting, okay. Talking or texting?
Talking.
Okay. By which way? Do you do the old-fashioned messaging? Oh, you talk. Okay, let's go back to. So you said texting, messaging, Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Okay, so all right, the not the old-fashioned way like we do it. The adults do it. All right. Favorite place you've ever visited outside of this area?
Hawaii. It was absolutely beautiful.
Never been there. Me too.
Boone, North Carolina.
Ooh, that's a good one. That is where Appalachian State University is, right? Mm-hmm. Woo! That was a school that I would have loved to have gone to. Just couldn't afford it. Man, it's a great place. Favorite junk food? First thing comes to your
Fruit
mind.
roll-ups.
Fruit roll-ups. All right, like it.
Fruit snacks, just the little Welch's ones. I love those.
Your pregame ritual?
I'm not very, I don't do too much to try and be different, but the one thing that I do is look out when we're running through the paper that they do, the big painting, just looking out into the stands and by the field goal and kind of feeling the peace that's there before you get to go play football.
Nice. Okay, your pregame ritual?
Praying with my fellow teammates.
All right. Nice. These are great answers. You guys are getting me ready to go. All right, so something odd that just came to my mind that I put on here. Can you say any words in Spanish? One word in Spanish that comes to your mind. Oh, man. Miss Correa is going to be so disappointing.
Hola.
Yes, there you go. So I was going to ask for a sentence, but I probably ought not to go there. Okay. A word?
Cicatrices, so scars. That's my favorite word.
Scars. And can you say it? Do you have a sentence? And if you can, if you're, no?
Yo tengo cicatrices. I don't know.
Okay. All right. What is that?
I have scars.
You have scars? Yes, you do. You have lots of them. All right. Final score prediction for tonight.
21-7.
21-7. Okay.
21-0.
Woo. Okay. Man. Who?
Us.
Okay. I
Yes, sir.
neglected to ask that. All right. So, I've said that it's, going to be 6-7, something like that. But we'll see. Last year it was 6-7. Last year it was. With that said, that's enough back there. Before we get off the set, that just came to my mind. We have a pep rally today. And Every single year when I say, what was your favorite memory about Loudon High School to seniors, 50% of the seniors will say something about a pep rally or something about this game that's about to happen. So you got two opportunities today. You've got our pep rally and you've got an opportunity to attend this game. Two things that are memories that everyone, not just athletes, not just, it's like everybody when they're like in the top 25, when we have our top 25 ceremonies, 9/10 of those kids, when they say, what was your favorite high school memory? The Battle of the Bridge, the pep rallies. Soak it in today. When you go to the pep rally today, be loud. Don't be cool, okay? Be loud. You know, have fun. Put your phone in your bag. Put it away. You got all weekend to have that sucker. So when we go into pep rally day, put the phone away and just enjoy yourself. All right? You guys, that's important, right?
Absolutely.
And then come tonight. You won't regret it. These guys will put on a show, win or lose. They're going to give everything they've got. Losing, we don't even want to talk about, but they're going to give everything you got nonetheless. Anything else from you guys today?
No, sir.
That's all I've got. It's a fantastic Friday. It's a Battle of the Bridge Friday. It only comes once a year. Have a great one. We are, and we hope you'll join us.